Nottingham Forest kept their dream of playing in the UEFA Champions League alive with a big 2-1 win against West Ham at the London Stadium. Before the game, Forest knew they had to win. A loss would mean they could no longer finish in the top 5. But just 11 minutes into the match, they got a big boost. Morgan Gibbs-White scored after a mistake from West Ham's goalkeeper, Areola. And it's just a shame with the way West Ham played this game. Well, that goal was an important goal, not for the match, but for his teammate Tawawuni, who had surgery earlier in the week. Gibbs-White dedicated the goal to him by pointing to his name and sending him support. In the second half, Forest scored again. Nikola Milenkovic made it 2-0 in the 61st minute. At this point, Forest looked in control. They were playing well and holding the lead. Then came a moment of magic. Jarrod Bowen, the West Ham forward, scored a stunning volley. It was a brilliant strike that made it 2-1 and gave West Ham hope. The final minutes were full of drama. There were 16 minutes of extra time, 16 minutes of stoppage time. Yes, 16 minutes. During that time, West Ham pushed out for an equalizer, but Forest goalkeeper Matt Sells made a huge save to stop Niklas Fukrov. I still don't know why Blue could let this Matt Sells leave. Thanks to that save, Forest held on to the win. It was a brave and hard-fought victory. With this result, Forest stay in 7th place in the league, but they have the same points as Manchester City and are just 1 point behind Newcastle, Aston Villa, and Chelsea. Forest still have one final game against Chelsea, and that game could decide who finishes in the top 5. So the race is still alive. Nottingham Forest are still dreaming, but now it all comes down to the final day. For Graham Potter, he needs to do better. How do you start 9 defenders or 9 defensive-minded players in your home game? That's poor. Graham Potter, do better. I don't know if West Ham would want to stick with Graham Potter, but he definitely needs to do better.